Hello? I can talk right now. I have to do my Halloween ranking. Yes, it's been a while. It's been a couple of days since I finished all the reviews. I need to do the ranking. Yes, I know I still need to do my ranking for the or my top 10 favorite horror remakes video. Yes, I know some of the picks might piss people off, but it's my choice, right? But I gotta go. Bye. Goodbye. I'm hanging up now. Goodbye. Hello. Welcome to my Halloween ranking video. Ranking of Halloween movies. Long time coming. We took a little bit of a hiatus on the reviews, and then after the first 6 took a hiatus, came back to the rest, and now I'm ready to rank them all for you guys today. There's 11 movies, so let's just get to it. Number 11 is Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Now going into this though, I had this not at the bottom. Second to last, because I don't like either of Rob Zombie's movies, but it wasn't at the bottom. But rewatching this, and also rewatching my review, I realized I had nothing good to say about Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. And this coming from a guy who usually defends it. I liked it when I went to see it in the theater. And I guess I talked good about the original ending. I like that one. But other than that, nothing else good. So, yeah, so at the bottom of the list, just the whole Rob Zombie trying to force his wife in the movie again by putting in the white horse aspect, the whole I'm going by director's cut. So the whole Laurie dying at the end, and people might say, oh, yes, I get it. It's Rob Zombie's version of Michael Myers. Rob Zombie's version of Michael Myers talked. But it's, I get it. Okay? After he killed Judith, he still talked. And that version of Mike Myers would still talk. But when you're a fan of the Halloween franchise, and when I first saw this, I didn't care because I hadn't seen many of the Halloween movies. Now I've seen all of them, obviously if I'm doing a ranking. And whether it's his version or not, that's not Michael Myers. To diehard fans, it's not Michael Myers. Okay? So that's why it's at the bottom. Number 10, Rob Zombie's Halloween. The whole first half of the movie. Need I say more? That brings it way down. Usually, this would be the bottom of the list. But after looking at my review for Rob Zombie's Halloween 2, I had to put that at the bottom. So this one, the whole first half is shit. Alright? Trying to make Michael look like the good guy, even though he's still going to kill people in the movie. Trying to make you sympathize with Michael. You don't do that. You just don't do that. Then once you get to where it's actually a remake of the original, it's alright. But other than that, total shit. We get number 9, Halloween Resurrection. What most people would put at the bottom of their list. Halloween Resurrection. To me, it's not as bad as the Rob Zombie ones. Yes, you got Busta Rhymes, Trick or Treat, motherfucker. Sure. And the plot's okay. The idea of having something going down in Michael Myers' house is interesting. Sure. But the execution, terrible. Sarah as a final girl, terrible. It's just... And killing Laurie off at the beginning. This movie existing at all after how H2O ended, it's not, to me, it's not as bad as the Rob Zombie movies, but still bad. Number 8 is Halloween 5, Tina. And the stupid music they play when the cops come around and just killing off Rachel early in the film. No. Just no. I have like it nostalgia for it because it's the first Halloween movie I watched all the way through. My mom let me stay up and watch it, even though I was already technically 18. But still, I was living with my mom, so she made the rules. That's how it works. Still, number 8. Number 7 is the original Halloween 2. I know people like this movie, but to me, Alright, it's just, Moving on to number 6. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't realize I did that. That's ironic. We'll get to that. Halloween 2, the original Halloween 2, it's just, I don't know. I guess I've never gravitated towards it like other people have. The last time I watched it, I enjoyed it. Well, yeah, I did. But it's just a kill fest, is basically all it is. Michael Myers going through the... You think that after Halloween, the first Halloween, Laurie would be more aware of her surroundings, knowing that he might come after her. Like she is in 2018. But she's not because she's been sedated. I'm just saying. People say it's one of the best sequels. I don't agree. I think it's mediocre at best. I don't care for it. Number 6, and I told you this is just ironically, I didn't mean to do this. Halloween 6, the producer's cut. Now, before I made this list, I put the Halloween 6 producer's cut at the top. But I haven't rewatched these movies. They've changed. And like I said, the producer's cut is better, to me, is better than the director, the original version, the theatrical cut. Because it actually feels like a Halloween movie. The ending is better. You get more Donald Pleasance than you do in the theatrical version because he was already dead when they did the reshoots. Why they showed a bunch of 14-year-olds, I don't fucking know. But producer's cut is good. Number 6 on my list. Number 5 is Halloween 4. Better than Halloween 2. I tell you that right now. People say, oh, they should have stuck with Halloween 1 and 2 and done it no more. Well, I don't see the hate. I don't get the hate for Halloween 4. The only thing I do get is the hate for the mask, alright? The mask looks like shit. I'll give you that much. Other than that, it's pretty much like the original. But it's got this different edge to it. And why is it not better than the original? Why? Well, because you'll see why. But it's just, I like it. But not as much as the original. Number 4 is Halloween 2018. As much as I bitch and complain about this movie, I do still enjoy it. And it's better than most of the other sequels on this list. And which is why it's number 4. Did it twice. I did it twice. I'll tell you what I mean. Yeah, so I was complaining about the whole, having to force a reason for Laurie and Michael to, go head to head. But other than that, I do enjoy it. And there's just, some of the characters, the ambiance, even some of Toby Huss shit. Peanut butter, Mr. Peanut Butter on my penis. But, yeah, it's still a decent film. And it's better, like I said, it's better than some of the sequels that are out there, which is why it makes number 4. Number 3 is Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. Now, those of you who bash Halloween 3 because you believe that it sucks because Michael Myers isn't in it. 1, shut the fuck up. 2, wrong! For me, it's a decent film. Does it belong with the rest of the franchise? No. But had they just called it Season of the Witch, it probably would have been hailed more. People say, oh no, even if it wasn't part of the Halloween series, it still sucks. Wrong! It's one of the better Halloween sequels, even though if it doesn't have anything to do with Michael Myers. Alright? You Halloween purists out there saying that Michael Myers has to be in every movie or it sucks. Shut up. Alright? Halloween 3 is a good movie. I considered putting it at number 1 just to piss people off, but I'm not going to do that. Because it's not the best. But it's really good. And when you got Tom motherfucking Atkins in your movie, You know what's going to be good. So you better, all you haters better shut up, or Tom Atkins is going to whip your ass with his mustache. All right? All right. Going on to number 2, Halloween H2O. I know some people don't like this. I do. To me, this is the version of what we should have got in Halloween 2. No, it's not because she's been waiting for 20 years, whatever. But after you're attacked, you need to be ready to maybe go up against this person again. Even if you're at the hospital, you need to prepare yourself. You don't let yourself get sedated. You don't just lay in a hospital bed. What even damage was done to Laurie to the point that she had to be in a hospital bed? She got stabbed in the arm, sure. She fell down some stairs, alright. But why was her leg broken? She stumbled down the stairs. She didn't fall. She stumbled. Ooh. It's not like she should have broken anything. They just put that in there to keep her in the hospital bed. And that's not the way it should have been. That's why I don't really care for Halloween 2. Halloween H2O has the badass Laurie that we need. Yes, she's badass in Halloween 2018. But here, she's great. She is the badass. Especially in the last act when she tells her son and his girlfriend to leave, closes the gate, and she's like, Michael! She's gonna have burped. Michael! Badass. That's the Laurie we need. That's the final girl Laurie that we need. It used to be number 1 on my list. Back when I first started doing rankings. It used to be my favorite Halloween movie. But I've grown. And I know that number 1 can't be any other choice than the original John Carpenter Halloween from 1978. The music. The kills. The ambiance that John Carpenter gives. I know some of the dialogue isn't the best. Better than Rob Zombie's dialogue. Let's go fuck your face. But it's one of those films you want to show other people just to get their reaction to it. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, last year around this time, when I was sitting with my son, I flipped it over and showed him a little bit of it. It's the part where Laurie is walking across the street, right? She's just walking across the street. But because you have that John Carpenter score playing in the background, my son sitting next to me, because of the score did it. And then when she gets into this was on TV, so don't worry about the titties or anything. It was on TV. We only saw a small part because I flipped it back and then I flipped it back again. And it's the part where Bob swings out from the door. She finds Linda shoved in the closet. What's her name? Annie, laying across the bed. She finds Linda in the closet. She backs up. Bob comes bobbing down. I go, "Hi, Bob." I look over at my son. That's the kind of reaction you want to get when you show someone, whether it's a kid or adult. If a movie does that, it's got to be number 1 on the list. That's why John Carpenter was so good at making films. Sure, some of his later films, like, you can argue everything after In the Mouth of Madness sucked. Some would say anything after Vampires sucked. But to me, this film is absolutely 100% when you talk to people about John Carpenter and you mention his films, this is the film you mention the most. This is the film you show them when they want to see a John Carpenter film. It's the best in the franchise, bar none. And you can't do any better than that. So that's my list. There's 11. I'm not a nostalgia critic. I don't know. But the ranking for the Halloween franchise. Like I mentioned to the phone person, I'm doing my top 10 favorite horror remakes. It was going to be the top 10 best, but to me it's just my top 10 favorite, because some of these you're going to look and be like, really? You think that's one of the best? So to me it's just my top 10 favorite. You might still go, you like that movie? Some of these I haven't watched in a while, so I might get to rewatch them, but I still like them. So yeah, that's my Halloween franchise ranking. What's your ranking of the Halloween franchise? Let me know in the comments below. Like, share, and subscribe. Love, peace, and chicken grease.